Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about was I got all excited because the flake glitter has been spotted. I think I might have told you this last week. And I really, really want that flake glitter from Revlon. So I started hitting my stores looking for it. And I came across Walgreens had a full display, and I told you that 4 colors were missing. And so I found these. Gorgeous. I caved. I didn't think I would get them, but I did. These are the purples from Fergie's collection. This is a purple with a bluish pink duochrome, and this is a purple with pink and blue glitter. I'm a sucker for blacks, whites, silvers, purples. Then this is a very, very frosty a black. So I would call it like a charcoal. It has like lots of silver in it. And then a multicolored black. I fell in love. I had to get them. I was not able to try them on because my nails broke. I'm like so tired of my nails breaking within 2 weeks. Very frustrating. I was going to go, actually Friday, I wasn't feeling well as of Friday because I didn't get a very good sleep in. And I had to get up really early for an early appointment, 2 appointments I had for my children. So I wasn't feeling well. And I got back pretty late in the day, and even though it was almost dinner time, I just started stuffing my face with like leftovers from my daughter's birthday party. And I felt kind of sick. So when usually we had to go do groceries because the house, pretty much by Thursday, the house is empty. And so my family went to go eat at the pizzeria, and next door was a nail salon. So I said, well, you know what? Well, you guys are eating there. I don't really feel good. I'm going to get my nails done. I noticed that it said it closes at 6 and it was 6:15. And I was like, I said, your door's open, but you said even though it says you're closed, would you be willing to do a fill-in and to fix? At that time, it was just this one nail. This was Friday night. And she said, let me see your nails. So there was a sign that said $20 for a refill. She says $25. I'm like, and why are you charging me $5 more? She said, because you have long nails. My nails, I would say, are normal long nails, right? Isn't that why women go to get their nails done? It's because they want their nails done because they want them to be long. It's not like I have claws. I was like, was this lady out of her mind? So, and she said, plus it's $5 per nail to fix. Oh, yeah, this one did break that day, too. That's what made me go to the salon that day. So she said it was going to be $5 per nail. I'm like, I don't mind paying the $5 to fix them, but I don't see why I should pay the $5 extra. She said, well, you have long nails. I said, okay, well, then if I'm going to pay $5 extra, I mean, I want a really good job done. I said, the reason why my nails are separating is because they're filing my nails diagonally instead of square. They're not covering the entire nail bed, and that's exactly what happens. It starts to separate when they don't do that, and then it pops off. So this one started separating, this one started separating only 2 weeks into getting my nails done. It's ridiculous. And she says, oh no, I'm not going to do that. You're going to need a whole new set. I said, you know what, later. And I read somewhere that when a nail salon charges you $5 extra, it's because they charge big women $5 more because they say their chairs break. I have never, ever, unfortunately, I gained weight. And I went from 350 to 375. And I've never broken a chair in no restaurant I've been in. So, you know, I'm thinking that's the reason why she was charging me the $5, because that's a lame excuse. You have long nails. Isn't that what women come to nail salon for, is to get long nails? That's you know, BS. So I said, well, I'll just go tomorrow. You know, try out. I've hit my street. I was going to hit another street of nail salons, and I woke up feeling really, I don't know, like I know I woke up at 4 in the morning. You know, we start thinking. Sometimes when I wake up, I start thinking. But I woke up with an upset stomach and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm thinking and thinking and thinking. And I had an upset stomach all day from the day before. I couldn't sleep. Finally fell asleep like 2 hours later. Didn't wake up till 10. And I'm thinking, that's okay. I just plan to rest today. I'll probably just, you know, my husband asked if I wanted to go to the store with him. I said, I'll probably go to the store with him and get my nails done. I didn't do a single solitary thing yesterday. Like, all of my paperwork is done. So the only thing I have left is the DMV. So, you know, I really didn't have that much to do. I was just going to, like, clean up the desk, maybe do some budgeting. Then, you know, I was going to go get my nails done and then put these on so you could see. I didn't feel good all day yesterday. So, what I did is I just tried to buff out, you know, the roughness out of the nails. And I put, you know, nail strengthener on and then just painted them. This color is called Silver. It's a Revlon color from years ago. Silver Spell. It's like a white silver. So that's all I did. So I didn't get to try these on. Sorry. So you can see them. But they are beautiful. That's the Fergie collection. But what has me a little bit upset is that I had just missed the bronze collection in H-E-B. But Walgreens, H-E-B usually gets it first. Walgreens never brought that bronze Wet n Wild collection, the bronzers with the sparkle nail polish. And they jumped straight to this, so now that has me worried. Are they not going to carry all the collections? I mean, what's going on, you know? So, I'm a little nervous about that. Not being able to get Wet n Wild here because CVS doesn't carry it here. I called corporate. They said speak to the managers. Tell all the managers you want it. And maybe that'll bring the collection in. They said they do sometimes carry the limited edition. But I've been visiting CVS. I actually gave up on my CVS. But, you know, I figured, well, you know, they should have this if they just carry limited edition. No. They also, what I went for was actually, Wet n Wild came out with Saved by the Bell collection. It's called something different. And it's all neons. I am a sucker for glitter. I'm a sucker for neons and pastels. And I've been holding back on buying China Glaze because it's either $8 in the store. Sometimes you can get them on sale at Sally's or Ulta's. I went to Ulta, they were gone. I went to Sally's, they were gone. And ordering them online is like, they might be cheap, but the shipping, you know, makes up for whatever cheapness it is. And so I already got, you know, stuff, you know, from Wet n Wild, from Revlon. So I said, I'm gonna cut back from China Glaze. But yeah, they came out with the neon collection for the summer, and it was spotted at CVS. So that's why I went to CVS, because supposedly they told me they do sometimes bring out the limited edition. That's what they carry. And they said, no, they haven't seen it. So every time I want to speak to the manager, they said, we have to call him. He's in the back. I didn't want to wait. Or he's not here. Call tomorrow. That type of stuff. So I'm a little worried now. I'm not going to find my limited edition stuff. It was, you know, when Wet n Wild said it was a Rite Aid exclusive to sell their a Halloween nail set. Only 750 pieces were made of this collection, and Rite Aid never got it. And as a matter of fact, I read online that someone called Rite Aid and asked, Rite Aid, and Rite Aid said that they made so few that they didn't want to carry it, and so they got it through somebody else, and so a couple of smaller stores actually got this collection. As my second addiction is nail polish, but you know, it was like, whatever, you know, not a big deal. But I am a sucker for neons, and I really want to get this neon collection from Wet n Wild. So now I'm worried. I ran to H-E-B, they don't have it yet. So anyway, but I did stop by Sally's, and I got the purple neon because that's all they only had half the collection left. These look like the same exact color, but this is a cream and this is a frost. And that's from their neon collection. Again, I wanted to try these on, you know, and take pictures, but I'm not going to do that with these two nails broken. So I am so frustrated. So like I said, before I would do a video, I would have went yesterday, but I didn't feel good. But I am seriously contemplating just doing press-on nails. I did that a couple of years ago, and I was looking at my videos, and you couldn't tell. From the video, you couldn't tell that it was press-on. But I know you're going to tell if I start painting my nails. You're going to see that it's, you know. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick them to one of those orange sticks or cuticle sticks, and just from now on, just show you what it looks like on that. So I seriously, because why am I going to pay $20, $25 for my nails to break in 2 weeks? What does press-on nails cost? Like less than $10 a box, and it's going to last me just as, even if it pops off in a day, I could just glue it right back on till, you know, I want to change my nail color or whatever, you know? So I'm seriously considering that instead of wasting my money. But, so yeah. So that's what's up. This is what's out there, and what's coming out. So the Revlon Flakies are out. The neons for Wet n Wild are out. Yeah, Revlon came out with one of those limited edition collections as well, on top of this flaky one that's coming out. Actually, they said they're not sure if it's limited because it doesn't say limited on the box. So some new Revlon colors have come out of nail polishes that I like to check out. I know Revlon did a collection of just crackle, just straight up crackle, and I'm not into that. You know, I think that's, I mean, all the other makeup companies I noticed in the stores, Walgreens, and that they came out with some new stuff. I think just for the summer, you know, like L'Oreal and Maybelline, and yeah, I can't think of anything else. And watch me later on after I did the videotaping, think of something else. But yeah, and I'm sure that in August the Halloween stuff's gonna come out, and I hope that I'll be able to get my my fantasy makers if they come out with eyeshadows. So so yeah, I'm sure that'll start coming out in late August, early September. And so yeah, so that's it.